Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, we're going to talk a lot about fan cooling in PCs. This has been a requested thing from time to time. People want to know, A, do I water cool? B, do I fan cool? And what do I recommend for it? And without going too much into water cooling, I do want a disclaimer. It is the quietest way to go. And I know for a lot of people it's very important, but there is some pros and cons to water cooling. The cons largely being if you've spread a leak, you could ruin a lot of equipment with, getting coolant on your actual other PC hardware that's in the same case. Now that is kind of rare, I know. Now, because of this reason, and me being kind of a klutz, I tend to use fan cooling. And the case I bought, which is kind of an expensive case, a Cooler Master case back in 2005. I've had this case of my main rig for quite a while now. It does have 4 fans, okay? So it does do a lot of fan cooling. So fan cooling is part of my everyday existence and life. And I do recommend cleaning your fans from time to time. It's been advised to me that toothbrush is a great way to go for the little screens, and it really is. But sometimes you just really can't beat just replacing the fans altogether, and I recommend about once a year actually just replacing your fans and getting some fresh ones in there. The LED lights burn out after a while, they get dust in the motor and parts that you can't reach with a toothbrush, and it's just good to go ahead and, or aerosol can, if you will, but it's good to actually just get some fresh fans in there from time to time, and it's not that expensive. It's a great way to give your PC kind of a refresh. For this video, we're going to be talking about the Corsair AF120 Quiet Edition fans. These are the AF LED series fans, which are 120 millimeter by 1500 RPM, okay? So, and 25 dBA. Now, one thing about fans, if you're not sure, definitely be sure and make sure you're ordering the correct fans. When I first started building PCs, there's at least one time I did order the wrong size. So just know that they do come in a range of sizes starting at 40 millimeters to 120, okay? So, and there is probably some bigger ones too, but that's the standard. Again, these are 120s. Now, another thing about fans you should know about is there's different types of bearings. Now, sometimes you'll find that fan that's super cheap or whatever, and maybe it's a really good deal, but it could be really noisy too. So you have to kind of keep in mind that the amount of sound that could be produced by these at times can be rather extreme. Sometimes the fans, if they go real high PM, you might have kind of a whining, loud, pitchy noise. If they're cheaper ones, you might have just a general loud fan noise. And if you get expensive ones, you might be able to find a fan that is great cooling and stays reasonably quiet too at the same time. That is kind of the trick, is the noise level versus the price, okay? Anyway, I believe these are a really good deal. These were pointed out to me on Amazon. They do come in a 2-pack, and I do blue for the majority of my computer lighting, although sometimes I stick some red in there too just for fun. I think lighting is fun. Some people say, oh, it's not needed or whatever. I think it's a good time. I like to have lighting in my PC case. So let me go ahead and try and open this up. Let me grab my knife. Okay, I have my knife here. We're going to go ahead and open this up for you. Before I cut in, though, do check the back. They do have technical specs usually on the boxes of these, so if you're not sure, if you're actually at a brick and mortar store and looking at a box, you can actually determine, the speed, the sound level, all that good stuff, and that should all be taken into account before you actually buy the fan. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut this open here. I don't usually save these boxes. In fact, some people save their old fans. For me, I usually honestly do just pitch them. Fans are kind of an inexpensive thing. Again, this 2-pack here was about $16, okay? So it's about $8 per fan, and that's not too bad. So I do go with that. We'll leave one out here, and a little cardboard insert, and this here. And sometimes there's some other stuff that's included, actually. Let's see if there's some screws or parts here. There should be some screws. Yeah, there you go. There's the screws. You want to make sure it's included too. Okay, so taking a look at the fan, you can see this is a nice wide open fan, which is really nice. It's got the clear blade, so the blue LED will shine right through and will look very, very nice. And the fan itself, you can see it does have LEDs. Let's see. It looks like this one is a 4 LED fan, so we have up there, basically every side has its own LED, which is really good. Now this one here does support, let me see the plug at the end. This is a simple 3-prong. Sometimes they do come with an adapter, and it is nice actually when they come with a different power adapters, so you can have some different power options. as far as how you're going to actually, power your fans. There is controllers you can buy, and these do fit very nice into the controllers. There's a variety of different controllers you can buy, although if you have a case like mine, which is a Cooler Master stacker, it's the type of thing where the front does shut, has a metal door, so you really can't see the fan controls or an LED faceplate or whatever, so it's kind of not needed. But some people, if you have the right type of case, it can look very cool and be very helpful to have those fan controls, right in your face and very easy to access. And that is pretty much it as far as the fan goes, guys. This just snaps right into your case, or you can use the screws to bolt it in as needed. So anyway, if you have any question about this fan, please let me know. Fans are a pretty basic thing as a whole, but I just wanted to show you kind of what comes in the box. If you're buying these, you'll receive 2 fans, and you will receive 2 sets of the screws. So it's pretty much everything you need. The only thing that could be lacking would be if it would have came with an actual power adapter. That would have been an extra plus, okay? Alright friends, thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions about this particular fan, let me know. This is supposed to be a more quiet fan, and I'm not going to actually, for purposes of this unboxing video, show the installation of it. But if you have questions, ask me down here in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out, okay? Alright, thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure and check out TUXX Toys, my toy channel. Be sure and check out TUXX Toys on Instagram and Twitter. TUXX Reviews, this channel, on Instagram and Twitter. And of course, be sure to check out my beta channel called Gamer TUXX. We'll talk to you soon, friends. Bye-bye.